Time is now 11:56 as we approach midnight. Let's turn now to Anthony Copeland. Thanks so much for staying up late with us. So
Hello.
now do we talk about today, coming up, or tomorrow? What's it
Yeah,
looking like?
I was just going over the forecast and we get so bogged down on the details of the
Right.
next upcoming storm system and everything. But Monday, a lot of people going back to work and school if they haven't already. It's just going to be one of those cloudy, cold, just classic Cleveland winter days. I mean, it just, you just got to pause for a second and think about what's going to be going into the forecast and how you're going to feel. It's just going to be great. But here's some good news. Mild temperatures on the way for Tuesday, but it's going to be coming with gusty winds and a mix of rain and snow. And then we got a little bit more to the detail to the forecast as we get closer to your holiday weekend. Things are going to get quite interesting. Here's what we have on the map right now. No current watches, warnings, advisories in effect for all of the Buckeye State, but all throughout the Central Plains. What we have in pink, that's winter storm warnings. What we have in a darker pink, magenta, if you will, that's true blizzard warnings that's going to be in effect starting tomorrow and going into most of Tuesday because of this guy right here. This low pressure system that's going to be zipping across the southern plains and it's going to be working its way up to the north and east. But that's going to favor a more cold rain setup for us for northeast Ohio as we get closer to your Tuesday as this low pressure system zips in our direction. So just a cold rain mainly for Tuesday, but we're going to catch the back part of the storm system. Check out these isobars. That is something we have to track when it comes to what drives the wind. And when they're closely packed together, that's indicating intense wind speeds and maybe a little bit of snow to talk about for Wednesday. Let's talk about your Monday real quickly with your national designed hourly forecast. 30s throughout most of the day, maybe briefly dipping into the upper 20s around daybreak, but mostly cloudy conditions through most of your Monday. That's your Monday. Let's talk about your Tuesday. I want to spend the most time on your Tuesday and Wednesday because we have a little bit more detail to the forecast. Firstly, we're going to be tracking the wind gusts. That's going to be in the yellow. Wind speeds are going to be in the white. So most of this precipitation is going to be working in from the southwest. It could start off as a little bit of rain-snow mix briefly before pre-dawn Tuesday right into daybreak Tuesday around rush hour. Right now, we're tracking just rain. Wind speeds, meanwhile, they're going to be getting up there as high as 35 to 45 miles an hour. So just a gusty day for your Wednesday, a sloppy day at that. Just widespread light to moderate showers throughout the afternoon. Here's dinner time Tuesday. Throughout the overnight Wednesday, we'll pick up a northwest wind in the back part of this storm system. Here's that light burst of snow, mainly wet snow. We don't anticipate any major accumulation out of this first storm system. Take a look at your Union Home Mortgage 10-day forecast. We got a lot to talk about, folks. Tuesday and Wednesday, that rain-snow mix catching a break Thursday. Friday, we're going to be tracking another storm system that could take a similar track, but more snowier. And check out a deep dive with our temperatures as we get closer to this weekend. We got real winter weather to talk about as we get closer to this weekend and beyond that, with more rain and snow. Part of your forecast. We'll have more news.